Yo, what is up, Piston fans? I know I'm like super late. It's been a couple hours after the game, but my mom had me get into some shows upstairs with her, so I've been watching shows with her for the past couple hours. But our Pistons have finally got a game, and it came against the Boston Celtics, one of the top four teams in the Eastern Conference, 96-93. Now, as we know, they were what had 21 point lead, something like that. No, they allowed Boston to come back into the game, and this is one of those moments where you were like, "Oh shit!" Like, man, are they gonna give up another game? Are they getting ready to choke this one out too? And they they battled, man. Basically, what Greg Kessler said, man, defense took over in the second half, which it shows, man. And 96-93, you don't see that too often, man. It's usually a little bit higher in the hundreds, man, like mid hundreds. So about 115, 120. You know what I mean? Around that area. So that's kudos to both squads for buckling down defensively, man. I like seeing a defensive game. You know what I mean? We get so lost into this. We get so lost, whether it's football or basketball, we get lost into the fact that we want to see more offense or we want to see points on the board. And not me. I love defense. Shit, I'm pissed that defense is considered a skill in today's era. Like, no, that's effort. You gotta want to play defense. You gotta want to go into a game and say, look, this motherfucker ain't scoring more than me, or you ain't getting more than so and so points a game. That's effort. And it seems like a lot of players in today's game, for whatever reason, doesn't give that much effort, and that's a problem. It should not Defense should not be considered a skill. I highly disagree with that. But it is what it is. Jeremy Grant had another good outing. Sadiq Bey, um, which is whom I talked about on Twitter. Y'all can follow me at I am underscore Motown. But Sadiq Bey is probably without a doubt. I'm sorry, the most ready rookie on our team. I would say after him, I would probably say Isaiah Stewart, man. Killian just going through some growing pains, man. It is what it is. A spade's a spade. It's tough for him right now, and I get it, man. It's tough on all rookies right now, and he in a slump, and he hit his rookie wall early. So look, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta let this dude work, man. We gotta let him hit that wall a couple times, man. So it is what it is. I know people expected him to have all-star numbers, which is ridiculous at this point. I know he's been struggling shooting the basketball. His jump shot look a little flat. Not getting his legs underneath it a little bit. So I get it, you know what I mean. But this is that rookie wall that we've all been talking about. On top of the fact that he had no summer league, and on top of that, he ain't played in like 9, 10 months. So let's go take some time, man. And I know it's a 7 pick in the draft or number one pick for the Pistons, so everybody expecting these big numbers. But I mean, y'all gotta bear with him, man. Y'all gotta give him time. You can see it in his body language and how he walk up and down the court, how opposing teams kind of like pressuring him. Like Marcus Smart did a great job on him tonight, or any of one of the Boston guards that had him as an assignment tonight. They was pressuring him. You know what I mean? And it's just the speed of the game. He's still getting used to it, man. He's still getting used to it. This is like what his fourth, fifth game. You know what I mean? So it's gonna take some time, man. I still want to see Killian get to the basket a little bit more. Get a little bit more explosive and just get to the basket. Even if you don't make the shot, get the whistle blown for you and get the call. Head to the free throw line, shoot some free throws, and get yourself in a rhythm. I'm still looking to see that. I know everybody was talking about the jump shot. That's something he can work on during the year. All his flaws are not major flaws. They're, you know, they're minor and they can be worked on, and he definitely can be a better become a better player, man. But it's gonna take time for him, man. I just seen him look just watching him just walk up and down the court, or go back to the huddle, man. You could just see like his body language told me everything, man. Like this shit, like, man, you know what I mean? Like, just gotta go through it, man. It is what it is. So and another thing, I hate that we don't have it, but I mean, then again, we really never did have it. I mean, if you want to be technical, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum caught fire in the second half, and they got back in the game. I was surprised that Jason Tatum missed at the end of the game when he got that really clean look. Jaylen Brown got a really good look at the end too. Jason Tatum is one of my 3 favorite players in the league, by the way. That's my dog. Him, Russell Westbrook, and number 1, Damian Lillard, Dame Dollar, which I heard he was dropping a diss track. He put a video out on Twitter, said he was dropping a diss track, and he wanted Twitter to figure out who he was taking shots at. But that's neither here nor there. We're getting into that another time. But yeah, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum had 2 really good looks at the end, and they couldn't get them to fall, which is pretty fortunate for us, man, because they were, like I said, they were really good looks. I'm talking about like they both had really good looks at the rim. So for them to come up short and just barely graze the iron, you know what I mean? I was like, whew. But it is what it is, man. I would love in the future to see us go get some guys like that. We don't have guys. That's always been our Achilles heel, which is why I don't understand the drafting process, because we don't have 2 guys, a guy. I always said we needed a guy, but now in this day and age, we live in a season with dynamic duos, and we don't have a duo to go back and forth with Jaylen Tatum and Jaylen Brown, or Kawhi and Paul George, or Anthony Davis and LeBron James, or CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard, or the Splash Brothers. The list go on and on. We don't have that. You know what I mean? So when these guys get hot, I mean, you know, we sitting here scrambling trying to find an answer. You know what I mean? And that's always been an Achilles heel for us. Which is why, again, I don't understand the drafting process. When you got so many talented players on the board that were ready to play, ready to be here, or wanted to come here, and you took and you went another route. I never understood that. So, in Troy Weaver, we trust. So, yeah, man, it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully sooner or later down the line, man, we can get some guys of our own that we can look forward to at the like for instance, Carmelo would have been. Oh my goodness, something going on in the football game, college football playoff. But Carmelo Anthony, down the line when it came down to it against the Spurs, would have been perfect. It would have been perfect. Even, you know, I remember a couple months ago, it came out that, I mean, when they asked Carmelo about the Detroit Pistons, like basically, yeah, we would have won like at least 2. Shit, I don't doubt that at all. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we have an answer for that. For Tony Parker or Manu Ginobili. You know what I mean? Or Tim Duncan. We got Carmelo. It's one-on-one. Y'all can't stop him neither. So, it is what it is, man. Man, looking back on it, man, damn. We could have been back-to-back champions. But that's what we lack, man. We lack a guy that we can get a ball to in the at the end of the shot clock with 10 seconds that can basically get his own shot, or you know, a guy we can keep going to at the end of the games, man, or you know, they average that 20, 25, 30 points a game, man. We don't have that star here or that duo here. We need that here. The last duo that really, I mean, Joe D and Isaiah, Chauncey Rip. I mean, you know, we had some nasty backcourts, but I mean, it's been a long time since then. So I hope that Troy Weaver can, you know, turn that into something, man. So it is what it is. But what else did I want to say before I ended the video? I mean, that's pretty much it, man. The Pistons look really good without Blake Griffin. I mean, it ain't no disrespect to Blake Griffin. Hear me out. I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the same way. I mean, Blake, we love you, but at the same time, you know, it seems like when you're in the lineup, I mean, everything slows down. And when you're not in the lineup, the tempo, the speed of the game goes up. You know what I mean? And, you know, I just think that they're better off without Blake Griffin. Respected. You know, saying this in a respectful manner, but because I love Blake, you know what I mean, and it just is what it is, man. It's just time, you know, whether it's this season or about a trade deadline, or whether it's next season when the season's over, man. It's just time. It's time. You did your thing here, man. You came in here and you put in work and you did everything you could. You gave us everything you could, even on one leg. So we thank you for that, but it's time, man. There's no reason why you should be constantly getting more minutes over Sekou Doumbouya at this point. Sekou Doumbouya is pretty much the future, right? So why y'all? I don't understand why Blake Griffin is getting more minutes than Sekou Doumbouya. If anything, Blake need to be coming off the bench for all I care, or he need to be helping some other team that's ready to win a or compete for a championship. Compete for a championship. So Sekou Doumbouya need to be getting those minutes, man, and he need to be gelling with Killian Hayes, or making them feel comfortable in any way, shape, or form, man. So let them see them build some chemistry or something, man. I don't understand Casey's lineups, man. That's been an Achilles heel in itself, man. That his lineups are weird. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that by now, but it is what it is, man. Casey will do Casey things, so it is what it is. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. I'm glad we was able to get our first win to start off 2021. That's crazy, and we'll see the same guys again Sunday. So rest up, and we'll see those guys Sunday, man, and get it cracking again. So once again, I just want to say thank y'all for watching my videos, and till Sunday, I catch y'all then, man.